way I arranged it was I kind of had it coming in pieces, and just to kind of break it down to create a hook, create a verse, and all that stuff like that. So first, that's the high part. Yeah, and those stabs. But you know what I'm saying, it gets pretty dope. It gets pretty dope, man. I mean, I might even put this out as a kit for real, for real. So yeah, so this is how it sounds with the beat. Let me unsolo this violin bus and play those drums. Yeah, so basically that's how we doing it. Hey, what's good, y'all? It's Marvillous Beats here. So this Monday, I'm gonna go through one of my latest releases called The Playing Fields. I haven't done one of these kind of breakdown videos in a long time with the whole screencast, so I'm excited to be back. Real quick, just want to say thank y'all to the 4,000 Facebook likes, man. I appreciate all of y'all, man. For real, I can't believe that 4,000. My goal was to do it before 2020, and we here. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Alright, so here's the FL Studio session, man. Basically, let's see how many instruments I got in this joint. Alright, so I mean, in all I have 24 different, kind of sounds or lanes, but it's counting, my tag. So I'm gonna just go through each sound individually. I'll give you a little snippet of this joint. So that's pretty much the intro right there. I guess I should play a piece of the hook. Well, this version right now, I don't have the violin that you hear on the track yet. Usually, what I do in FL Studio is I produce the track sometimes first, and then once I take all the stems out, go into my next program, which I'm gonna show y'all in a few. That's when I add the violin. So I basically set up the soundscape. That's if this track is not based around the violin, where I would just start with the violin first, then build around it. All right, cool. So let's go through each sound. So basically, a lot of the sound of this track is driven by this Splice.com sample right here, which is like super dreamy, super dope. You can go any direction with this for real. So the next sound I threw in there, I believe, was out of these 808 kicks. Let's see. Yeah, so it's these 808 kicks here. I'm turning the sound up back here so I can hear that a little bit more. So all together, they'll sound. Yeah. Alright, bet. So next, let's see what sound this is. It's my standard kick. This kick has like a high end to it because I already have this deep 808. So kick with a little bit of a mid punch. It's gonna just kind of blend better. So that's why I picked this one. But I think that's just some regular like EDM kick I found. I have in a kit. Let's see. Let's make those solo again. Alright, bet. So the next sounds, okay, kind of like this distant wood block, kind of like almost kind of horror movie, kind of like distant thing. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that gives it more of that feel, developing the atmosphere. Alright, next. Let's see what the next sound is here. Okay, so it's like a It's like an echo clap. So it's like that sound right there. Next sound, we got an actual clap, not distant. It's like dry, right in your face kind of clap. Called the what's up clap. Alright, bad. So the next sound, so we got here. I think it's like another kind of wood block. Let me see. Yeah, so I had two different textured, like distant, like wood block kind of sounding things with like some reverb around it. Yeah. So, you know, I was taking my time adding these perks together, man. Okay, that I like this sound a lot. This sounds called Clap Crisp. I must have got that from. There's a kit I've been loving lately. I go to it so frequently. Yeah, the Drum Factory bundle. I forgot how. I must have been like on an Instagram ad or something like that, but I really like it. It's fire. Got like mad sounds in there. All right, next we got. Hey, so now we got the whole. See, this is actually a combination of two snares for real. It's this snare and that snare put together, so it's just heavy. Yeah. All right, then the next sound. Let's see what that is. Okay, so it's just two snaps at the end of the four count. Just more add the feel in there, more groove. So you're gonna hit 3, 4. Yeah, that's flavor right there. All right, so we keep going. See, I'm only halfway through, and I already went through how many lanes? Not counting this blank lane right here. So I went through 10 lanes already. I'm still only halfway down. So this beat was thick, man. I usually don't even make beats this thick, but I might do that more often now. Gotta see how good it came out. All right, next. This is standard closing riser. It's actually a cinematic riser. It's like it's more for like film and movie soundtracks, but you know, that's my style. I like to go really regal, classic, straight cinematic. That's why I don't really like too much of the cheesy sounds. I like that real cinematic stuff. Think like Philip Glass and like Hans Zimmer and those kind of guys like that. Anyway, next sound we're gonna have, I think it's just a regular crash. Yeah, you know, big band, big orchestra, big symphony crash. So that kind of, I usually add that in at every little, you know, every little transition, just to give the beat some movement, some excitement. So let me let you hear what that sound like now. I have all these back on. Another thing too, you're gonna see like once I do track all this out and go to my next program where I start really mixing this joint, I do a lot of different arranging too. It's like the arrangement you hear now is not the arrangement I had when I put the beat out. You know, you'll see that in a few. Alright, so the next sound we got. So we're on to the 13th. 13th lane. Alright, bet. Alright, here we go. Let's see what this is. Okay, so it's just a closed hat. That sound right there. Next. Oh, that hi-hat, yeah. Little. It's like a little quarter note hi-hat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Matter of fact, it's a half note hi-hat, my bad. Half note. What's the tempo? The tempo 86? Yeah, so that's like half note right there. I know I got some more layers of hi-hats coming in. I'm pretty sure that's what these were again. Let me see. Okay, so boom, that's like a whole different, what is that? A whole different hi-hat sound. I'm doing triplets with that, paired in with those half notes. Yeah. What's this sound right here? I forgot what this is. So it's another hi-hat. So I was just layering, you know, different patterns in, getting that feel. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was getting more into like the urban trap feel, bringing that out, kind of keeping the whole dark feel. And then we got a shaker in there. You know, that kind of throws it back to like, you know, like 2000s era. You know what I'm saying? You got the shaker in there like that. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm cool with that. I fuck with that vibe. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people say it's out, you know, might be a little outdated or whatever, but I'm like, nah, that's the vibe, man. You gotta do what you love. Alright, bet. Okay, so this now we get into some melodic stuff. Here we go. So this joint was called. It's from this Contact library, Kinetic Metal. So I got that going. That joint's tough. This joint right here. Yeah, mysterious. I think I got another one coming. So this one's like a really high pitched. Another Kinetic Metal. You know, expansion, not expansion joint, but instrument from Contact. Get that a little louder for y'all. All right, bet. So you know, we got some melodic stuff coming in. So let me bring everything back in real quick. All right, so I think there's another melodic element coming in here. So that's like the first line of horns. I actually broke the horns down into like 3 layers, so you kind of have the top layer of high horns, then you have like the middle horns, and then you have some low horns, and this all 3 of them together sound like this. Yeah. Let me play the horns by themselves so you can hear what's really going on. Yeah, that's where it goes like that. And I think I got, okay, then I have a low piano playing like an octave, just to give it some more feel here. That joint right there, yeah. Love that joint. That joint is so epic, bro. And then with a little piano, with little keys. It's in there in the silence. So boom. I think that's all the elements right there pretty much. So let me just go ahead and play that whole thing. So this is the whole beat pretty much without the violin on it. Alright, bet. So like when I was messing around without, you know, you listen to the beat, I was kind of go like, I want to kind of like have a step down, not have the violin be too overbearing. You know what I'm saying? So let me go back to the top so you can hear what I was like, how I kind of formulated it. So basically, doing that and kind of doing like a harmony under that. So it's just like 2 notes under. So that's doing that. At the end, then the next layer of violins going. You know what I'm saying? So together you get that nice little harmony. And then under that, it's just some regular violin stabs. I think I might have played like a low B probably. Or a C. Let me see. Yeah, just a little bit of that. Clearly I just hit the wrong note somewhere, but it's all good. We'll fix that. But yeah. That's basically it. I don't know what that was, but we'll figure it out later. So anyway, that's pretty much the whole like, I guess the basics of this beat. So after that, I'm gonna show you what I did when I took it into what you call it, my mixing program, Studio One. So I like to mix in. If you want to export stems and all of that, I have a video. What you call it? I have a video on my YouTube, and it's called basically how to export FL Studio stems. Basically, it's the same process for any DAW you use, so go check that out. All right, bet. So let me jump over to my next joint, Studio One. Love this program. It actually means way better than Pro Tools. Pro Tools probably mad, but it's all good. All right, here we go. So this is it. We're inside the Studio One. All right, so basically, after I brought all the stems in from the last joint, I'm gonna show you the violin part now. This is where I recorded the violin. I recorded the violin in this part in this program. Let me just solo the violin bust real quick. So boom, that's pretty much the part that's you hear. And I kind of bring it, the way I arranged it was I kind of had it coming in pieces, and you know, just to kind of break it down to create a hook, create a verse, and all that stuff like that. So first, that's the high part. Yeah. And those stabs. But you know what I'm saying? It gets pretty dope. It gets pretty dope, man. I mean, I might even put this out as a kit. For real, for real. So yeah, so this is how it sounds with the beat. Let me unsolo this violin bust and play those drums. Yeah, so basically that's how we doing it. As far as the mix, you know, some little tightening up on pitchiness, some EQ, compression on the strings. Then on the masters, nothing much, just a limiter, so I can make sure that, you know, make sure the beat is not clipping but still hitting, you know, that loudness point where it's not gonna sound too quiet when you're playing it in different settings like the car or your headphones, something like that. Something crazy like the mix. Really, I didn't do too much. I think my sound selection was real good. Just some simple EQs, as you can see. Like I even bypassed and that's just a compressor on the melodies. The melodies I throw like all my pianos and horns and stuff like that into one bus, so I can add a little glue to it, meaning like one effect that's gonna affect all of them, make them kind of sound like they're in the same space. So I like to, you know, bust a lot of sounds. That's pretty much about it. I think on the, did I have a drum bus? I don't know, I did. Yeah, the drum bus didn't have it. The drum bus had nothing on it. You know what I'm saying? So I was real light with the mix. I think the mix itself, like everything, I put it inside a room, like a very, very subtle reverb room. You know what I'm saying? Like nothing much. See, the mix is way down. Like it's very subtle stuff. But I love the way it came out. The mix didn't sound too processed. It had some dynamics, so I was cool with it. That's pretty much the whole beat, man. I don't know how much, how much deeper y'all want me to go. You know what I'm saying? So it's up to y'all. Let me know what's good in the comments. And yeah, go check the beat out. It's called The Playing Field. It's out now on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, all that good stuff, SoundCloud, Bandcamp. You know what I'm saying? Go support your boy. I'm gonna see y'all on the next breakdown. Holla.